excuse me, when you stream on PlayStation and your game crashes, goodbye stream. It's always great. I love. I'm probably going to die in this first or second or third or fourth time, but we'll try it anyway. Yeah. I'm almost certain it's gonna start, like, making me invincible. Like, until the game starts realizing, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to work anymore. Goodbye. Fire bottles. That works. I'm not wasting dynamite. Yeah, see? That's nice. Nice and warm. But, finding this train would be nice. Let's see how many people are in my session this time. Only a couple. Hi, sir. What are you? Can I kill you? Of course I can. I can run you over. Kinda. Oh, okay. You know what? I wish this would happen, but I wish I could get struck by lightning. It'd only throw me like 20 feet in the air, but still. The actual occurrence is a sight to behold. An idea. Another idea. I wonder if this person is just like they're invisible. Invisible. We're gonna go to either the Devil's Cave or Elysian Pool Cave, and then we're gonna fall into the depths and see what happens. Wait, I can't actually shoot my horse. So, reviving it is the only option. I don't know why well, of course I know why, because I have the urge to always shoot my horses. It's a habit. But fuck, a train would be hilarious. A railway switch, like the only one in the game, I suppose, and you can't even use it, I suppose. 10 out of 10. Yeah, you know, it sounds more fun falling into the water than it actually is, because like every time you fall in the water in this game, you always die. But once you actually do fall in the water and you know, it's kind of boring. Okay, that one was alright, I suppose, but just because there's a little pool in the log there. Comment. I also have a little trick where if I set up the wilderness camp, it'll sometimes place me in a good spot. Not today, though. Just to say I can't place it at all. Online is definitely broken. That's why I can do the things that I can do. There's no animals, there's no NPCs, it's all broken. However, I can still drown, oddly enough. But I don't know if you'll be able to log in. I can log in for whatever reason, some people can't. But I've got some other quote-unquote interesting things I want to try while Invincible. I can't get killed because there's no hostile enemies. I can't make an NPC hostile because I can't attack them. I'm unlikely to find any dangerous animals. Falling into water is kind of boring, but now that you're not actually dying when you do, like you usually would. I think there's too many stops along the way, so falling off of this cliff looks kind of boring. I don't know how falling is any fun in this game. I guess it could be funny, but you'd have to do it a fair number of times to get any kind of interesting results out of it. And then I can't do anything that would result in me having to restart my game, or otherwise I'm just giving myself more pain in the ass than it's worth. Because if you join, I don't know, a free roam event, it'll crash your game. If you go into the stable, it'll soft lock you. Among other things. Sometimes I can set up my camp, other times I can't. But I gotta collect some more dynamite from my mailbox. And there's no option for me setting up my camp, so... Yeah, I was collecting earlier, but I don't know if this is the case for everyone. It's been the case for me about 4 times in a row. I can't die from falling. But I can definitely drown, and I can definitely die to kill. There's really no reason at all to test any of this stuff, because it's not actually, like, applicable to regular play. But it's just fun to see, I guess. It's not very fun, but it's alright, I suppose. And since there's no encounters, there's probably no legendary animals either. Other players are wigging out as well. Actually, that's a lot of players compared to usually what I see. Whatever. Bald. I was wondering if, like, it's just mostly low-level people who are getting in, or what, but I'd really only seen a bunch of low-level I've only seen a bunch of low-level players, really, when I was looking at some of those other sessions players. I don't think it's very indicative of sessions working only for those people, but... What a great, you know, starting impression for this game when it's literally fucking broken. think they should do like a showdown where you have to throw yourself off of shit and then sort of like the Hall of Meat from Skate. I think that's pretty fun. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's an epic an epic cliff to fall off of. Yeah, I managed to do it. I managed to finish my naturalist like 3 or 4 days into the actual roll. But like legendary animals spawn sucks. Apparently, I was gonna test this, and some of my friends are gonna test it or whatever. But if you just get a wagon delivery going, and you just you know muck around all of the fucking all the legendary animal spots, because the wagon delivery for crypts, it kind of gives you a higher chance of finding encounters. And since legendary animals are encounters, if you just took a long distance delivery with a one good wagon, you could just, you know, fuck around with it and try and get legendary animals to spawn. Not at the moment, but, you know, when the game's actually working again. If it works again ever. Because Rockstar doesn't playtest their shit. I highly doubt they even know anything is going wrong with the game. Yeah, I feel like it's easily something they could work out beforehand, you know, considering they're a fucking senior game company. Game development company, rather. But the fact that they consistent release updates that are unfinished, buggy, you know, all that shit, like, I don't feel like there's any I don't think there's any type of excuse for the way the game ends up. There it is. Wow, that's fucking far down. I'm gonna have to respawn to get out of here, I suppose, if that doesn't fuck me up too, but this is a really interesting... I wish I fell up there, though. Oh! There's the bottom. It's fucking scary down here. But, if I can still respawn, otherwise I'll... Yeah, I can respawn. Next up, we gotta jump off of Mount Hagen and Mount Shan, and we got to fucking go to the Devil's Cave and jump to the bottom of that. There's like 2 or 3 different spots down there, I think. I'm gonna try this one more time just to see if I can land in a better spot or if there's any other falling areas. Jesus Christ. It's a long way down. Unfortunately, there's no light down here, so it's not very interesting to look at, I don't suppose. And it's all cumbersome. Okay. I think there's only like 1 or 2 holes you can fall down, to be honest. Because it all kind of looks the same. I wonder if we can get around over here. No, because I'm still able to drown. So if I'm drowning, I'm dying. So I can't swim around to the river or anything like that. Come on, horsey. See how close my camp is. That's horrible. Fuck. That happened again. Depends. So, most of the time I can't move or set up a camp. Now happens to be the one time I can move or set up a camp. Surprisingly enough. You can't use the stable, it'll soft lock your game. If it comes... depending on how the horses are working out, because, like, you can call your horse, like, the first second you're in the mat and the session. But if you lose your horse at any time, you're not getting it back. Unless you find a new session. I wish I could swim, though, but if, I can still drown. Oh, there's a horse there. But, it's funny how drowning damage is different than any kind of other physical damage. So, like, we're gonna go into the sheriff's office and then we're gonna light ourselves on fire. I don't think I don't know if I can catch fire anywhere else. Because I was in the saloon earlier and I managed to catch fire. That's boring. And then every time there's a player horse or something like that around, it's always doing this. And you can walk, well, you can't walk through this one, but... see if I can spank it. Can't blow it up much either, I don't suppose. I would use the post office, but
Always nice to see a
shouldn't.
returning face. What needs to go where?
I can use the post office. That's nice and surprising.
Be seeing you.
Oh, that's your horse? That's odd. The reason it's happening is because Rockstar are bad. And they do things horribly bad, and they never work properly because they suck at what they do. And they release an update that's... oh, okay. So about camps working, they don't. I thought they did. They don't. But unless you're in my session, I don't know why that would be your horse. It's kind of odd. And now my horse is gone. Yeah, don't go into your moonshine shack if you want to play the game. I'd suggest just using the Gene Rope key map and collecting and doing stuff that doesn't involve extra anything at all. I don't know. I still don't know if it's the case for anyone else, but after like dying once or twice, you don't take damage anymore. So I'm gonna check myself over the cliff over here, and I'll be perfectly fine. Of course. But you know, like earlier and shit, as soon as I get into the session, it doesn't let me die. It lets me die. But I do have to find a new session so I can get my horse back. So yeah, I don't think you can enter your Moonshine Shack. You can't join free roam events. You can't do much of anything. I wouldn't recommend anyway, unless you're planning on starting your game over and over again whilst it gets broken. I can, however, find a new session to get a new horse, surprisingly enough. Unless I can't find a new session, and this just happens to be the one time I can't. Father mockers. Yeah, if Rockstar just fucking play test their games, this shit wouldn't be happening. But and we can call our horse, right? Yes, we got a horse, and we could probably chuck ourselves off that cliff. We'll probably die the first time, and then after that, unless I'm not sure, but let's just try it real quick. Unfortunately, I don't collect stuff from the post office, mostly because I want to get that award progress more for collecting from the camp block box, because they didn't make it so it works for both. I'm gonna try letting myself on fire. I'm gonna try letting myself on... Yeah, I just took some damage, so I know I'm going to die. I'm gonna die this time. And then we're going to try lighting ourselves on fire, see what happens. If you're talking about Harriet, Harriet's always bugged. You can't take Harriet missions in a private session. They'll just black screen your game. And if you have too many samples of her animals, she practically won't give you the missions at all. But the fact that it's just not letting you play him at all is not surprising. I mean, at least I got all my dailies done last night, so I don't have to worry about not being able to get shit done. Actually, I finished the roll ones a little bit earlier. Before everything started. Yeah, Harriet does suck. There's a fox. That's odd. You'll probably see like 1 or 2 animals, and that's all it is. And it's a gray fox too. I need my fucking horse with my varmint rifle. I don't need a shotgun mostly because I can't kill much of anything. There's not going to be any type of predators that are going to kick my ass. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make more dynamite arrows, though. And I think the fox got away. Raccoon. Yep. I mean, these are actually the last animals I'm going to be able to see as well. Because, quite frankly, I don't think I saw much of them beforehand anyway. Actually, about that, I can't kill animals. Yeah, I can't kill anything. So that's off the table. We can just go back to our previous setup. I forgot about the fact I can't kill fucking anything or incapacitate anything. For the daily challenge, yeah, going to Coulter and going to... You could actually just fast travel from Saint Denis, and then... That's an interesting frog. You can actually just fast travel from Saint Denis to Coulter, and I'll give it to you, but... I think you might be able to do that one, to be honest. I think that's practically the only one you could do, besides collecting. But, I'm gonna head to either Strawberry or Coulter to go to the Devil's Cave, and then chuck myself off some mountains as well while I'm at it. Well, the thing about being unbeatable or unkillable is you can't apply it to competitive because you can't even play the game competitive. You can't actually like interact with other players. They're always glitched out. You can't join... I haven't tried joining a showdown yet, but I'd rather keep the stream going, so I'm not gonna try because it's just gonna black screen me and shit. Sorry. And like, even if you did manage to get into a free roam a free roam event or a showdown, everyone else would be invincible, among other things. But yeah, this is definitely one of Rockstar's best fixes, bar none. We're gonna jump off this tower again real quick, because I think this one's kind of interesting. Wait for